What's going on, all you HBO enthusiasts out there? Your two favorite rascals are back tonight, and we are assembling a task force for our review of the HBO original miniseries starring Mark Ruffalo and Tom Pelphrey. What are we talking about, Uncle Logan?
This series is called Gas.
You could still go home. Maybe if I wanted to go home, I don't know the way no more.
That's right. These wild criminals are back at it tonight. Tonight we're going to be talking about Cast at HBO on September 7th. Limited series, really fantastic stuff. But this is ran by Brett Inglesby. He was the one that brought us Mare of Easttown, which we also reviewed a few years back. Really fantastic show. But he's the showrunner on this, having to do Philadelphia, basically. This priest turned FBI agent, Mark Ruffalo, assembles a task to go after and look into these robberies, basically, going on in Philadelphia before it turns into this huge, like, turf war.
Mark Ruffalo packing on the pounds for this role. He gained looks about 20 to 30 pounds of extra weight for this to play the everyday, kind of man here, former priest turned FBI agent who has, some issues within his family, dealing with his family, his daughters, and his wife. He's divorced, alcoholic, and, put a mirror up against that. And then you have the foil to his character, which is, Tom Pelphrey's character playing this robber basically, and his name was Robbie Prendergast in this. And it's really focused on those two characters, and they really are like a mirror of each other, really, because you have one side of is the law, but having a bunch of inner turmoil, and then somebody on the other side of the law, doing strong arm robberies, trying to do whatever he can to survive for also his family, and also he's dealing with issues with his family, being divorced, and then having two kids that he's supposed to be looking after, and how does he take care of them? So it's really these two going after each other. And in that first episode, it really sets everything up by Robbie going out with two other guys, and they're going to rob this basically drug house. And they don't plan on murdering anybody. They just want to get, this drug money basically, so they'll be able to, go on and, be able to take care of themselves and not have to worry anymore. But of course, something goes wrong. People end up dead, and there's a small child involved. The people that get killed, they have a kid who they don't know is there, and Robbie has to take the kid and brings them back home, and basically forces his niece to watch after the kid, so the law enforcement doesn't find him and he won't get in trouble, basically.
Yeah, his niece Maeve, I thought she was really an intricate part of this series. I thought she was really excellent character playing the niece, having to deal with all this chaos going around her with their uncle, dealing with these robberies and knowing that he's up to no good, taking care of these kids that aren't really hers. This other kid, his, father passes away that he's brought into the house. So there's a lot going on here. But this actress is Amelia Jones. Love her. She was in a show called Lock and Key on Netflix, a bunch of other stuff. Really great young actress. But yeah, she was really great in this role. I love Tom Pelphrey. Probably one of the best performances from him that I've seen. I've seen him in a bunch of other stuff. Ozark coming to mind, but playing this character Robbie, he went to a lot of different places, dark places, dealing with a lot of trauma, the day-to-day life, surviving, dealing with all these kind of robberies, going into the drug houses. The houses are ran by this biker gang, so there's a lot on the line in this. A lot of really great drama, great writing, and this is a show that I was really loving each week. I was looking forward to it every Sunday, watching this and see what happens to these characters, and it just kept me involved the entire series.
Yeah, we talk a lot about the importance of writing, and with a show like Task, that's definitely on display. It's fully fleshed out characters that you're invested in. You get to know over the course of the, limited series of these 7 episodes, you get to know everybody so well just because the writing's so well done. Brad Inglesby, we saw that with Mare of Easttown with Kate Winslet at the lead in that one, just how good that one is. And he's back and wrote this and created this. And this is another, phenomenal series and just couldn't be any more well written here and have better performances, like you mentioned, not only from the leads there with Mark Ruffalo and Tom Pelphrey, but also, like you mentioned, Amelia Jones. Just fantastic. And then you had the other agents there. Anthony Grasso, played by Fabian Frankel. He was on Game of Thrones back in the day. And then you have the character of Elizabeth Stover, who Grasso, sort of has a thing for. And, they definitely have a good relationship too. You like young agents trying to do their best and dealing with the stresses of the job at the same time. So they're always, smoking and drinking together and trying to relax at the end of the day, on this mission to find this missing kid, who Robbie had to basically kidnap after that heist gone wrong. And you see just a great cast here. You mentioned the biker gang, Jamie McShane as, the big bad, basically. We've seen him, in tons of
Everything.
other shows. He just has that face that you recognize instantly, even though he doesn't have, as famous of a name. But once you see him, you'll know who he is. Sam Keeley, I thought he was great too, as one of the other members of the gang, basically. Well, Robbie's whole story is his brother was killed, and he was also a part of this biker gang. So it's all intertwined, and it's all about the law enforcement putting the clues together and figuring out that Robbie's involved, and then eventually they close in on him. But it's just a terrifically written story. And then at the end of the day, when these characters go home, they also have to deal with their families and what's going on, with their families and divorce and alcoholism and just a lot going on. And it all comes to a head within this limited series. And fantastic from start to finish. The show, type of show that you're invested in every episode. Like I was never bored. I was never looking away. Fully invested for the entire hour each week. And this one, another winner for HBO. And just goes to show you they're still at the top of the game when it comes to putting out these shows and series that are well written and well acted and just put together so well, directed, everything, all the talent involved, everything comes together. And Task was a big winner for me.
100% agree with you. Oh, HBO, it's going to be a home run. And this is definitely one of the better TV shows to come out in 2025. We both highly recommend it. Really great ensemble, great writing. Just once you start watching this, you don't want to stop. Binge worthy show. You really get, involved with these characters, this world and Philly and what they're going through on opposite sides of, law enforcement to criminal and how they're both kind of dealing with the same kind of stuff, struggles at the same time. So just really great acting here. Tom Pelphrey, Mark Ruffalo, as always. Rest of the supporting cast is fantastic. All the kids, families, everybody involved in this just really built a beautiful and dark world. And this is in the same realm of like Ozark and Breaking Bad and Mare of Easttown, Mare of Kingstown too. Just some really great dramas out there. So definitely check this out. It's worth your time. Currently streaming on HBO, HBO Max. Check it out. So that being said, I'm going to give Task a 4 out of 5 Tom Pelphrey ponytail hair pieces.
Yeah, if you love this character on Ozark, he definitely takes it to a whole nother level here.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I was very happy with his performance. Mark Ruffalo, great as always. Definitely a show that you should check out if you haven't already checked it out. This was one of the best of the year. And I am going to give Task, I'll give it a 4.5 out of
Whoa!
5 Mark Ruffalo hair pieces.
I forgot to
Mark.
talk about one of my favorite Goonies in the show, Martha Plimpton, showing up in this as the boss, Kathleen McGinty. Been a minute since I've seen her, but playing Ruffalo's boss, basically. Smaller part, but she's always fantastic, and that's why I'm wearing the Goonies. Long live the Goonies. Goonies never say die. So I want to hear from all you wild rascals out there. What did you like about Task? What didn't you like about it? What's your favorite TV show of 2025 thus far? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to stamp, subscribe. Also, check out these wild FBI agents on Facebook, X, and Instagram, and our website, cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV, movie news, and reviews.
And that's right. We're going to be back for a lot more TV and movie reviews all month long. And we're going to be announcing another Fellas giveaway. We had three, I think three in October for the 31 Days of Horror. So we've got to have our November giveaway, and we'll be announcing that very soon. So keep your eyes peeled on this here channel all month long as we approach the holiday season, and we're going to be spreading the joy of movies and TV with you guys for the rest of the year, and of course, coming in 2026 for the new year. And we are looking forward to shooting a lot more and to interacting with all of you. So let us know after you watch Task. Let us know if you enjoyed it as much as us. And thank you for watching our review. And until the next Cinephellas TV review, I am Uncle Henry Ruffalo.
And I'm Uncle Goonie signing out to the next TV review. Cheese!